Okay, we just got a set of panheads came in here for work on. So this is what you call a cheap piece of crap. But what was that, Alan, you said this was?
It's just about as cheap as they come, the box.
So this is not a quality box. You pretty much just put your finger right through it. So this is not the kind of quality that you should be sending us for.
You wouldn't think so if you want your pieces to arrive intact. So we're opening it up. We're going to see what's left.
Luckily he did listen to me on how to pack them. So each head's individually packed. Now see, this is better cardboard than this one. See, this is real cardboard. This is crappy cardboard.
Yeah, but even look at how the pieces are poking through.
That's why you have to wrap it in cardboard. Now it would have been nice if you packed it full of newspaper in here and then
to keep it from
then stuffed it in the box, but
yeah.
At least you got it in the box. So now luckily there won't be any broken extra parts, hopefully. It appears that the fins got all here. What's wrong, Scooby? You think there's food in here?
Miraculously.
So that one looks like it passed the post office test. I even taped this one. Now this stuff here doesn't work worth a squat when you're packing heads because
I think I would have put the boxes in the middle and then put an insulator around all sides, huh?
You can see what the popcorn does. See, it just goes into things. It doesn't do anything. It just makes a mess. Yeah, once again, nothing in the head. Just a loose box. Now, of course, that head is right up against the bottom of the box, so it's only got 2 layers of cardboard down there, maybe. Got studs down, so you can see how they go right through that layer. This has been repaired here and here, and it needs more repair. So it appears I'll have to do a little welding. Yeah.
Pretty ugly.
Well, these 50 castings. Spigots look like they're decent though. Alright. So this is a halfway decent shipping. Definitely room for improvement. So, better quality packing materials.
You know, even if you take stuff to a place, they'll pack it. They'll charge you, but it'll be right.
Well, even they don't know how to pack stuff a lot of times.
Yeah, I've seen them do a pretty good job. Boy, that's lucky that didn't come through the bottom.
Well,
it was trying.
You see, it just doesn't take much to rip this cardboard. It's just crap.
Yeah, there you go.
These China boxes are not very good quality.
Good for making a fire, maybe.
I don't think they burn that much. They probably don't even burn that hot. Yeah, right from China.
Yep.
So now it's good quality stuff. Alright, well, at least they made it here.
Yeah.
So now we can determine what we're going to do to these things.
Now it's up to us.
Luckily I got a little bit of room left here to work. This is this week's projects.
Okay, we got what, flywheels here, cylinder heads, Sportster cases.
Evo motor, Sportster motor, iron head Sportster. And then we got a shovel head. I don't know whose it is yet. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to it either. So, but it's here.
What year?
75.
75. That was the last of the best years.
Okay, if you say so. Oh, this will never leak either.
Oh, looks like somebody dropped it.
It might have been the packing.
Yeah, look at that.
So that'll never leak, I'm sure.
Well, we try to save them when we can.
I like this.
I don't recognize this. What's that?
It's a bolt.
For what reason?
I like this here. You got an O-ring seal that almost has a hole underneath the O-ring right to the edge, and then it'll leak right past. So I'm sure there'll never be any intake leaks with that.
This one the same way.
They're all the same way. That's how they were made. So whoever made these inserts, not a very good design.
There's a tool then that screws that in, correct?
Yeah, it looks like they're using a spanner wrench of some type, but it doesn't matter. There's no...
Are they threaded? You can
no
see a
seal.
thread down in there.
You can see how it completely bypasses the O-ring.
Right.
So you're going to have a big leak. So all of these have to be filled up with AV weld. And then you got to file them back flat, and hopefully the intake will seal.
I don't remember this on Panhead. Was that stock?
They're riveted stock, but this ain't stock, so.
All right, so somebody's been in there.
And it looks like somebody might have possibly modified that. It appears that they put an intake seat in an exhaust hole. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell they did there.
What the heck is that?
That's a mess. That is a weld mark. Let's turn the light on. Nope.
Come on.
There you go. See the weld marks up under here?
Yeah.
So they welded it all up. They put an intake seat in for an exhaust, and then they wonder why there's a big lip right here going out. And they didn't bother to open the port up after they were done.
Huh.
And they cut too deep.
When do you think something like that was done?
I don't know, and they cut way too deep, so that's no good either. So it appears that this head's going to have some more welding done on it. And they also went in here and ground the piss out of this whole edge right here. There's supposed to be a lip right there, and they cut it out. See this here? It's all missing.
Mm-hmm.
So they cut that all out. And that really lowered the compression way the hell down.
Why would they do that?
Professionals.
So is this a match set, would you say?
A match set of crap, yes.
Oh, okay. So what would you say value of those? Oh, this is a 60.
It's 50.
Oh, yeah, 50, okay.
Look at the core shift in these things.
Oh, wow.
They're on the edge of the star.
Yeah. That too.
Yeah,
That one.
they're all off. When they put the head in the fixture, it was off to the side one way. And they just, once you make the first hole, you're committed. And so it appears they have the seats in here. They look like they might be usable. But that's just a broken fin, no big deal. So this set here has a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be a pretty good leak there unless you fix that. So I'm going to put a little weld right there and hand dress it.
So okay, we're looking at them here. What do you think? Couple of days work and.
Well, there's a lot of screwing around here to be done. Well, I might have to pull this seat out. I'm going to have to weld this back up. Because you look in here, it's actually cut bigger than the seat underneath here.
Sure.
I'm not sure how they did that. So that means they probably screwed the hole up. My guess is they screwed it up when they cut it, so they had to go to a bigger seat to fix the screw up. The only problem is it's really screwed up. So, and we don't know how good these seats are even in there either, but yeah. And like I said, they obviously cut all this metal out here, which just kills the compression. So that needs to be put back in. Of course, when you weld right next to a seat, that seat want to come loose. So I know the customer's not going to want to do any of this. So he's going to say, run it the way it is. It looks good.
Yeah, but it won't run.
Yeah, we'll have low compression on that hole, that's for sure. Now, if you put a 10-to-1 piston in this and an 8.5 over here, it'll about be equal.
Is that a good idea, though, to mix and match? That's not usually how it's done, is
Well,
it?
it's already lost all this compression. So. Well, that seat's coming out. This seat here, I don't know if it'll come out or not. And see, what I don't like is, you see those stake marks right there?
Right.
It kind of leaves me the impression it might have been loose.
Yeah. You guess?
Yeah.
Of course, and the guides and everything are questionable.
Yeah, we don't care about the guide holes. Those are easy. They're there and they're not broken.
Why do you think they would have robbed these out of here?
Oh, those are all screwed up too, these.
Oh, look at this.
Those are heel coiled and screwed up. Oh, this head is junk. He needs another head. See, these are oversized and then stripped. And this one over here is the one that's been all welded over here. So this one's been all welded.
And then they decided not to go any farther
Yeah,
because they weren't confident enough to be able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't finish that, but
Is this an indexing pin here?
yeah. least this head though looks decent. This head looks like crap. This one needs so much work done to it. You're either going to spend ungodly amounts of money fixing this thing or just get another one that's a little better. Because these have already been, you know, the insert is screwed up. And it looks like it's past what a helicoil would be, so I don't even know if you can even helicoil these and fix them. So I think they're past that size already. That hole's stripped out there. I can't believe they made these inserts like this. This is ridiculous.
Have you ever seen those before?
No, not like that.
Is that some kind of East Coast repair job or something?
Yeah, it's something. Go back to the plumber fitting on that one.
Ugly baby, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to call a customer up on this one and give him some good news. Yeah, I just talked to him on the phone, that's why I opened the box up. But nasty looking. See another extra head laying around, Alan?
I do not, no.
You don't? Why not?
No, I'm not into panheads yet.
Only 45?
Yeah.
Only got 3 holes they welded up. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one's stripped out big and all the way through the side. That's helicoiled and pulling out, which means that has to be welded. You have to weld this up here anyway, there's no support. That's going to have to be welded.
How would they normally break that chunk off there?
You can't break it unless it's apart and you hit it with something.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It looked like it was almost chiseled.
Yeah,
Knocked.
And that's stripped out too. So the rear head's the worst one. So we got rear heads laying around.
Let's go back in here into the archives a little bit.
Archives.
The archives.
The junk pile.
The panhead. Oh, this is the cylinder department.
Oh, we got everything.
And cylinder head.
This is the Scooby department.
This Scooby, we got shovel heads.
No
We got
Evos.
bars.
We got no evils over here.
We got pans. Some coil laying there. I need that coil.
You need a coil?
Here, look at this oil here. Tatro still stocks Prelex.
That's right.
Look at that.
I want an original oil for your turd, we got it.
Yeah. And then even back to the olden days here.
Olden days.
Yeah.
That's a brand, isn't it? Hey, quit looking at me. Which head do we need? The front one? The rear one, wasn't
We
it?
got some, no, these are shovel heads here.
How come all these are front heads?
You're going back into inner sanctum there, Keenan. Ah, there.
That's a front head, though.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Look at that.
Well, that actually is not.
Dropped the valve and just went to town.
Yeah, it's a good head, though.
Yes, it is.
Look at the exhaust spigot on that. It's got all the fins on it.
Look at the dome, though.
It's got all the holes in it. It's got all the studs in it. It's a
There's
good head.
Guide coming out.
It's just out. This is a good head. Actually, the seat is still usable.
At least it's got the lip.
Except for right here, the seat's
Yeah,
still
a
usable.
little bit.
That's an exhaust. You can sink it a little
Does
bit.
that clatter a lot when that happens?
He might have heard it. I don't know. This would be a nice head, but he's already got a front head. We got a rear head. I think it's even original. It hasn't been dicked with yet.
Yeah. Let's see that little hole there.
This might wind up on Fred's bike because we need a front head for Fred's bike. I've been looking on eBay for 6 months for one. I haven't found shit. I probably should go on my shelf and look because this is a nice head.
Fred doesn't mind paying $1,000 either.
Yeah, maybe. There's another front head. don't need a front head, we need a rear head. Appears the rear head department's lacking.
I'll call Milwaukee in the morning.
Order one up.
Get one sent out.
Send out red label. Where is all the rears at? The rear shelf is just
How about there
low.
behind you there to your left elbow?
Even this is not a rear, it's a front.
How about there on your left?
What, over here?
What do you got there? Now we're talking.
These are side roller heads.
Oh. What year?
If it's red, it's bad.
Oh, okay. Oh, geez, okay. Yeah, that one's a bad.
That's 55 head.
Are they interchangeable?
It doesn't matter to him. This one has some extra
Yeah, I see that.
work done to it.
Problems.
Problems, yeah.
Everything's a problem. Here's the dog.
That's a big problem.
He eats a lot too.
Yeah, I ain't the only thing he does. Comes out the other end.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
I can't believe I don't have any rear heads for a panhead. There must be another shelf buried around here somewhere. Yeah, what do I do with all the rear heads? What's up here? $60, that's the good stuff. These are later heads up here. And we got shovel heads. Rough. What are you doing? Are you bored? Yeah, well, I'm going to have to go back in my real old archive now. It appears we're missing a bunch of rear heads. Alright, well, we'll be back. We'll go find something.
Here we go.